Look at that.
Ready? Feel that.
Oh, fuck. This is a magnetic ballast.
And they all work.
This is a magnetic ballast. I can feel the transformer in here. It's a preheat, so it's got a starter built in. Oh, this is fucking vintage here. I don't know. This probably doesn't have any markings. Oh, it does say here.
Oh, yeah, it does tell you.
Made by Philips. I can't see without my aviator goggles on.
Yeah, I can tell you what it is. Made by Philips Lighting from Somerset, New Jersey, assembled in Mexico of U.S. components, is 120 VAC, 60 Hertz, first one phase.
Not even made in China. Impossible.
13 watt adapter.
Impossible.
Lamp holder fitting for use only with a ceiling fixture, long chain lamps, or a portable table lamp. To prevent the risk of fire, do not fit in a dimming circuit.
Right. That is fucking.
And when it goes
sweet.
on, it's like it flickers.
And if you notice, there's two screws here.
You could
the bulb actually can be replaced. And this has had some usage because of the yellow thing.
Oh, she had them in all her lamps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was in her lamp.
That's fucking nice.
This was in her lamp, and this was in the green thing right there.
Huh.
This is a...
yeah, those don't look like they're anything too special.
Envision, they are 60 hertz, 9 watts.
Yeah.
And then this one is also a no name, 60 hertz. It's a 23 watt.
Yeah.
They all work.
Huh.
So they're yours.
Yeah, love that kind.
But Jay, what happened to those CFL bulbs that Extra 81X gave you?
Why, I'm glad you asked. They're right here. Here's two of them, and that one. And yes, you are going to have to wait till later in the video to see that. We'll start with this one. Envision 0618240. None of that makes much sense. It's got a SKU number and a model EDO-9, 9 watt. And it's a little squirrel, as you see there. There is a reason I say squirrel. But let's get this one a run up. An exciting, warm white, 9 watt compact fluorescent bulb. Some sort of China pride, I'm sure, but it's here and it works. And it'll get a little brighter because like this part of the coil here and over here is not quite up to snuff, but obviously we kind of all know how these work, and especially how they explode when they die. So that's that one. And this one does not seemingly have much in the way of a brand. It's got the mercury warning, that's good. Need that kind. And again, I don't know if that number really means any kind of date of any kind. This is a model 76023, or item number rather, and the model is EDXO23. It's you know, obviously a 23 watt compact fluorescent, and is certainly larger in its squirrelness than its brethren. So we'll give that one a run up. Another real exciting, warm white, 23 watt compact fluorescent bulb. This one also would have to warm up for a little while till it gets its full chooch going on it. So there's nothing terribly exciting about this one. But of course, the piece of resistance that you're all waiting for is this one. I don't know what this thing weighs, but let's give it the Sharky test.
Sharky test? It has a decent amount of weight on it. You know, nothing.
Compared to
compared
this
to
piece of
this,
crap.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more weight on this.
Absolutely.
Than that one. Yeah, definitely.
And like I had pointed out, this actually has screws, so the bulb is replaceable. But let's fire this one up first. And before we do that, this is almost at full chooch now. I don't know if it'll yeah, you see how this part of the squirrel here is not quite up to snuff yet. So it gets, you know, it fills in as it's been on. Obviously you can tell I have the lights out in the room, and you'll see why. I'll plug it in this way.
Nice. Starter kind.
Yeah. This is indeed a preheat compact fluorescent, and it's real blinky on its start. Let's give it another chooch. I can get the prongs in there. Not as blinky that time. And I guess I'll let that run for a minute or two. I'll get a screwdriver and we'll pull the bulb out, take a look. I showed you this in the preliminary video on it. It's Philips Lighting, Somerset, New Jersey, assembled in Mexico of US components. Just impossible. It's not made in China. China never made quality like this. Let's go pull this bulb out. So because this bulb is not made in China, we'll poison it with a Harbor Freight Chinese screwdriver. And kind of blinded from it from before. Well, actually, this blade is a little too thick. Let me get another screwdriver. It turns out I was using the wrong kind of screwdriver. You have to use a USA made one in order to open this. See how well that works? Let's get these screws pulled out and we'll open it up. I think it should just wiggle out. It wiggles. There you go. It's got some dead bug parts, which is to be expected. It says Mexico inside. So that's all still good. And this bulb is made in Holland.
That's a new one.
Made in Holland. Wow. A bi-pin bulb. I have seen these still for sale, so they definitely can be gotten. Wow, that's really awesome. I love that kind. Yeah. And I'm not going to take this apart any further since there's no need to break anything that is working. So I guess we'll put it back together and give it one more run up. Just snaps in. That's just perfect. That's really nice. And I believe it goes on the other way. Right, so it fits in. And we'll put the screws in and give it another run up. Fucking brilliant. I love that kind. So that's 3 CFL bulbs, 2 not so special, 1 really nice, and some bug parts to go with it. Love that kind. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like.
Make sure you hit subscribe.
And take care.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.